everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. Today we're going to be doing Christmas crafting with me part 2, and part 1 is on my channel, so if you missed that, please go check it out. And sit back and relax or craft along, and let's get started. So I found some nutcrackers at Hobby Lobby. These are some smaller ones. You get all 5 of those for $5. Now this size is 10 and I got it for 5. I bought 2 of these last year and did them last year. And then I also bought a larger one, which is 18, so I got it for 9. But this is what it looks like stained. I stained both of the ones that I got from last year. I used the Jacobean stain. That's our favorite stain color. We use it on a lot of things throughout the house. It's our kitchen counters, the shelving that we put up. So I like it all to blend nicely together. These are painted green, the Campground color by CraftSmart. And these I spray painted black with the matte black fusion spray paint by Krylon. I feel like no matter how you do these nutcrackers, they're just going to look nice. If you do them red or white or blue or gold or silver, anything to match your aesthetic, your Christmas decorations, it's going to look so pretty. I decided that I was going to stain this large one and this small one as well. Now I just grab an old sock and a brush, a cheap brush that I could just throw away when I'm done staining. And I tried to speed this up for you guys so it doesn't take so long, but if you're using a brush to get in all these little cracks and crevices, it is going to go on a little thick. I wouldn't let it dry before you try wiping it off because it is going to affect how your stain looks. So I would put some on and then wipe it, and then put some more on and then wipe it so it doesn't seep into the wood grain and change how it looks before you could wipe it off. You don't want it to look splotchy, you want it to look smooth. Now, the smoother parts do take the stain differently than the grainier parts, so the grainier parts do show up darker. So there is some variation in how the stain looks on the wood, but I like that look. It doesn't bother me at all. I think it makes them all look unique. And here they are. Don't they all look so cute together? Now, if you've seen in my first Christmas Craft With Me video, there are these wooden trees. And I did decide to do the third set with stain. So I am staining all of them with Jacobean. And I'm going to speed this up too so it doesn't take so long. So this next craft, we're going to make over 2 easels. They were both Christmas signs. They had some red and green writing and some clip art that I decided I wanted to take apart and give it a makeover. So I spray painted the back of it black, where the sign was, and then I went over it with a metallic bronze spray paint. It gave it that shiny metallic look, and I applied the frame back on top once it was dry, but I left the frame as is. And then you'll see at the end of the video I have a mini tree that I'm going to make the base over. I'm just going to change it up, but this piece actually fell off of it and I thought it looked like a cute little tree. So I decided to try adding it to this easel and I think it looks really cute. Hobby Lobby had this on sale for half off by the little small Christmas tree decorations. Um, they had other colors too, silver and white. I didn't see any gold. I was hoping to get some gold, but red, we use red in our Christmas decorating, so I thought this would be really cute too. So you just wrap it around, see how you like it, and then cut off where you need to cut off. Now to glue it down, I used E6000. You could use hot glue if you prefer. I did have to find something heavy to put on top of it, so it did give the E6000 time to dry. Now while that's drying, we're going to work on the second easel. Grab a disposable straw. Now I ended up only using 2 of these pieces that I cut, and I even ended up cutting them a little bit smaller. I initially cut out 5 and painted 3, but only ended up using 2. So it really depends on how many bells you want, because we're going to be making mini golden bells to go on our easel. So you take some black paint, I have black acrylic paint, and you roll your straw pieces in the paint. I have a Q-tip there so I can get inside of the bottom of the bells because you will see those a little bit. And we're going to let those dry and go on to our next step. So I got this floral stem from Hobby Lobby in the Christmas section for $3 on sale. I took a piece off of it and I formed it to a circle to make a wreath and glued the ends together, as you could see on the paper. You'll see a closer up here soon, but I'm not sure why I didn't show that part. I got some jute string and I am stringing it through the bells, tying a knot at the end that is inside of the bell. Kind of pinch the top of the straw together. Grab your stapler and then staple it and try and get the string too. I bent the staple a little bit to make a curve at the top so the bell looked rounded. And if you pull on your string and tug on it, it doesn't come out. Do that again with the second bell. Like I said, I only ended up using 2, but you can use as many bells as you want. And then tie the strings together. grab some rub and buff and put it on the bells. Now you could apply it with a paper towel, but I found it easier just to use my finger with the glove on. I would definitely make sure you use gloves if you are using this and opening a window. The fumes are pretty strong. Now there's the bells all complete, but I'm sizing it to the wreath and I think they look a little bit long, so I did decide to cut them down a little bit. Now I would suggest trying to size them up before painting them because when I cut them, the paint did chip a little bit and I had to touch it up. And it's no big deal, it just saves yourself a step if you do it ahead of time. Tie the string around the wreath and cut off the excess. When I cut my bells, a little bit of the string hung out, so I did trim that as well. So this is a second easel. You add some glue on it and you glue your wreath down to it. And you put something heavy on top of it so it has time to dry in place. Now this one I painted just the same. The only thing I did differently was the framing was red, so I did paint the framing black. So here it is, the first one all done and dry. I think it turned out beautifully. I love the way it looks. It's gonna look so cute with my Christmas decor. It's nice and stuck on there. The second one is all dry. I set a pair of pliers on it because it did seem like it was sitting in the right spots where the glue was, where it needed to be held down. Now here they are all complete and I love how cute they look. Now this is the tree that I want to make the base over. It's also the tree that we used on the first easel, a piece of that, and you really can't even tell that a piece fell off. But I'm going to spray paint the base of this black because the color is bleeding into the basket and I don't like that. So we're going to cover it with some plastic wrap. Make sure you get to the base of the tree. I really want to paint that moss black too. So we're going to leave that exposed. Wrap it nice and tight. Spray paint it. I had to give the basket 3 coats of spray paint. So by the third coat, this is what it looked like. Once it's all dry, take that plastic wrap off and look what you have. So I did have some of the moss still showing because that's where it was covered with the plastic wrap. So I just pushed it in to where the tree was, inside of the tree, and you can't even tell. Fluff it out a little bit and there you have it. Now here is just another view of all the projects that we did today. I love how everything turned out. I can't wait to add it all to my Christmas decor. I love how those gold bells look, those mini gold bells. I also have a Christmas Decorate With Me video coming up soon, guys, so please keep an eye out for that. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think, if you're going to do any of these projects, and please give it a like and subscribe. Thank you all so much. Have a wonderful day.